Friends, I just did the most amazing reading for you guys, and it deleted, but I'm stubborn. Happily a Taurus. By the way, my birthday is coming up. Okay, sorry. I've been feeling this energy, and I've been, oh man, I'm getting emotional already. This energy, and this reading's for me, and it's for you, and I love you guys so much, so I'm doing it again because it was for me, but I know it's for you, for me and you. There is a massive change coming. A massive change coming in your life, and you've been feeling it, you've been sitting with it, there's like collective grief coming up, and that grief that's coming up, sweet friends, is the grief of your old life. And there is one particular part of you that is still clinging to control. And I'm going to dive deeper into it. I'm going to try to remember what I said, but I'm trusting spirit to guide because now I have the clarity and it's less fuzzy. So if you guys haven't met me, I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here, and Astrology on my other account where I do evolutionary astrology. Now, friends. I have a really exciting announcement that if you're on my newsletter, you're going to get that on the morning of the 9th. If you're not yet on it, definitely subscribe. It will be released to the general public later, but I want the people who have been supporting me since the start of this to have access first. So just a little plug for myself there because yeah, I'm really excited. I know I don't sound excited because like this reading is really intense. Now, you've moved through the birth portal, and what spirit was showing me is we have blood, androgyny, and the great serpent, and you are going through like a massive trust fall, and every part of you is shedding right now. So I've seen this as like the chakras, right? And spirit straight up showed me like your crown chakra is shedding, and its decay is fueling the third eye, and the third eye is decaying and fueling the throat, and it's like this whole like tumbling down process. So if you have a menstrual cycle, your next bleed is going to be the release of all of this shedding because it's moving down to the root, and the bleed is going to be moving through this transformation, like releasing it. I'm saying that because of the blood card here, and like it's like everything is changing. I cannot press that enough. You have changed and like are about to be completely reborn on a whole nother level, and you've been feeling this coming, and I want to talk about this part of you that is resisting this change because this is a part of you, the drowned king, that is so stubborn, that is so rigid, that says, well, I want what I want and I'm going to get it. And it's kind of like bypassing spirit and trying to force yourself into circumstances that you're not yet ready for. And so you get a slice of humble fucking pie. And I see that you've been sitting with this part that has been like, well, I'll just go for it. I want it, so I'm gonna go get it. And it's been making me think of like Veronica from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where it's like, well, Daddy, I want it. Give it to me. I want it. I'm gonna steal it, right? And that doesn't work. You get punished. It's like you're going against Saturn. You're trying to force yourself to bloom at a rate that is not sustainable for you. That is not sustainable for you. Out of panic, I was like, please be recording, okay? And you've been sitting with that part day to day, sitting with that part and like letting them have their tantrums, letting them like try to control things or the narrative, or push you into, back you into a corner and trying to like, get past you. It's like, and you're just patient. You're patient with yourself in this process because you know that you're growing out of this part of you. And the control ultimately is this part of you that just wants to keep you safe, ultimately, at the end of the day, because you have big dreams, you have big goals, you know that your destiny is massive, and this is a part of you that is just trying to keep you safe because they've seen you fall on your face, they've seen you get hurt, they've seen your heartbreak, they've held you through your heartbreak, and they're like, you're gonna, all your business ventures, all the jobs you've been through, they've been there for you, and they're like, I'm trying to keep you safe because if we just control this, then we'll know what's going to happen. And this is a trust fall with God, with the universe, with the source code that you've asked for. And it's here. And you're gently coaxing your hands off of the wheel because you've asked. You know, I asked Spirit, I was like, so how do we shift this? How do we change this? And we have rotation, and rotation, Uranus and Pluto, which is like, you're going to let go of the wheel. This change is coming in and you feel it, and this part of you feels it. And you're here gripping at the wheel saying, hey, Spirit, like, I'm ready for you to take the wheel. And they're like, okay, let go. You're like, okay, go for it. Take the wheel. They're like, let go. And you're like, okay, I've let go. They're like, no, you haven't. And that is where you're at. And that's the energy you're sitting in, is the grief of surrendering fully to Spirit, because you've asked multiple times, guys. You have asked, and you're like, just the pinky's off. You can put your finger there. Okay, one hand. You guys go for it. And it's never been this full trust fall, right? And I keep hearing that song, falling, falling, falling in love. And lightning comes out, which basically it's like you've reached different stages where you're like, I've done it. I've completed the work. I'm good. I am spiritually evolved. And Spirit's serving a good, humble pie of like, you're not. And that's okay. And there is a part of you that's deeply aware of this portion of you that's like, we're good. We've done it. We're doing it. We're controlling, and it's good. It looks fine. We're good. No. Spirit says no. And you're surrendering that piece. Okay. Now, the reason, you know, where was the other cards? Basically, I'm like, where? So they kind of got thrown about, but I was asking, like, what's, you know, how do we move into this? We have despicable face of Mars, and look how Mars is gripping. Like, this part of you that you've deemed like unacceptable, your Mars portion that is clinging to control, of like trying to control the outcome, Spirit loves that part. Spirit sees that part, and Spirit's like, it's okay. We love that part, and we know that it's going to take you time to let go of the wheel. And by the time you've let go of that wheel, we're here. We have Sugar and Venus. Like, you are so afraid of letting things be good. And Spirit has, on the other side of you letting go of control, Spirit has an abundance of beauty for you. Sugar and Venus, like an abundance, like it's going to be better than you can even imagine. And that is kind of the scary part that comes in of like, how could Spirit know me so well to like make it better than what I have in my head? And you guys might be fellow Venus and Pisces like me, where I'm like, my fantasies, my dream life is amazing. And this is where it's like, who's a better painter than God? Like, look at this earth. Look at what Spirit's created. Look what you've co-created already thus far. Okay? Like, it's going to be amazing. And genuinely, like, I can't make this up. On the other side of you letting go of control, we have that Venus and Sugar, but we have the Sun splendor in conjunction. And I think there's just a part of you that's terrified of allowing yourself to enjoy life. I'm gonna let that simmer for a second. You are allowed to have joy. You are allowed to have fun. You are allowed to celebrate yourself. Let yourself be celebrated. Let yourself receive everything that you've been wanting, guys. And Spirit's just like, so let go. And the last card that came out was Glass. It's literally up to you to shift your perspective. To know that you are held safely. It's not a whole, like, you know, Jesus coming and taking the wheel. It's literally you trusting yourself. That you don't have to have your hands on the wheel the whole time. That Spirit does come in. That Spirit is present. That Spirit's around. And, you know, I kind of felt this as like, you've got this, you're zoomed in on one tiny portion of your life right now. And Spirit's like, zoom out. Zoom out and see what we have for you. Again, like, you can't force yourself to grow. Take a step back and look. I'm gonna leave this here. I love you guys. I'm excited for you guys and for myself, and it's scary, and I'm right there with you, okay?